Hello. This is relatively unplanned, in so much as life, as ever at this time of year, has just got crazy bonkers, and we've managed to squeeze in watching 4 episodes of The Sunmakers. And although I have watched them episodically, apart from the last 2, which we watched together, because it's really good. So I've particularly enjoyed The Sunmakers, and I'd never seen it before, and as you know, that's always a treat. I think I have to say at the top of the hour that I haven't looked up the fan consensus or anything like that, although from my memory I seem to recall that The Sunmakers is okayly regarded. I, however, really enjoyed The Sunmakers. I enjoyed the fact it was so dialogue heavy. I appreciate that for perhaps your casual viewer and perhaps your ardent fan, the lack of monster may have been an issue, although obviously, spoilers, the collector fulfills the monster role, but when the twist is that he's a monster, and it only comes to play at the very, very end, and he's a bit of a crap monster anyway, then that really doesn't tick the monster box that in most Doctor Who stories will get a tick. However, the Holmesian dialogue throughout the whole thing was brilliant. The Doctor, Baker's just amazing. Baker's just the best. I particularly enjoyed Leela in this. I felt that Leela's character was going downhill a bit, and in this she seemed to really soar. The story really lent itself to a really good performance from Louise Jameson's great. She's just great. She's just a fabulous actress, and I don't think Doctor Who gives her everything that she needs to really show that a lot of the time. But however, in this story that was not the case, and she was brilliant. The supporting cast was never less than good, and often very good. I really like, is it Cordo? That seems wrong. And the guy who the Doctor meets in the correction centre, and is so sanguine about the fact that he's going to have his entire personality wiped. So I enjoyed all of that, and it was great. A few moments that actually sat uncomfortable. Oh, I like K9. What a ledge. The killing of the head dude, not the collector, but the other dude, just chucking him off a building, was so tone deaf. It did not feel that his performance warranted that end to that character. And the world building that had gone on in this story was really interesting, and even though it's very dialogue heavy, it didn't feel as if we truly got to mind that. In some ways, this was just generic, put upon. That's dreadfully. What's a better word to use there? Generic, subjugated, popless, and we got a flavour of that. But there's more to be had from that. But this is Doctor Who. And perhaps what I was looking for there is Robert Holmes, a Robert Holmes novel, or a Robert Holmes feature film, or a Robert Holmes miniseries, because let's be honest, he's just a flipping class act. And the whole, it's all about the taxman crap. This is just a grand Doctor Who story, I think. It very much reminds me, although I have never seen it yet, obviously I have seen it, of the Happiness Patrol and stuff like that. And I think that's a good line for Doctor Who to take. Kablam as well, but not really very good. Kablam. Find that one awkward. But the politics of this I particularly enjoyed, and just Tom Baker. He's just unbelievable. That guy is unbelievable. What he does with that character is just beyond comparison. It really is beyond comparison. Maybe I've just said that because I'm so entrenched in Baker. I wonder when Regenerates will turn to. I obviously know. This seems to be a recurrent theme. Sotto voce. I'm just rambling now. It's time for bed. Very much enjoyed Sunmakers. Highly recommend it. Bye bye.